Hey guys, what's going on? My name is BBHAXS and welcome to Week Vlog episode 8. Now I'm going to start this one a bit earlier because it is actually still technically Saturday and normally I start my week vlogs on a Sunday. Now the reason I'm starting it now is because one, I'm back home early, and two, I've had a really cleverish idea. So when I bought my laptop a year ago, they said, come back in a year and we'll give it a service. Now it's been a year, over a year, because we got it in October. So, I'm thinking, I go in tomorrow, they do what they need to do. So that's why now I'm currently backing up my YouTube folder. I'm not bothered about anything else. I'm going to make sure I've still got the file that make it sit so I can use Premiere Pro and all that jazz. But yes, that's all going to go into my OneDrive. Another thing I'm thinking about is buying an SSD and a hard drive enclosure. So what I can do is take the hard drive out of here and put it into a hard drive enclosure, and then put an SSD in here, have Windows on it, and have all my other, and like Premiere Pro and Photoshop on it so they run quicker, and have all my other stuff on this 500GB hard drive that's already in here. So one, it would run faster, and two, I'd have more storage. Also, it's my luck that I'll back it all up and then be told I can't do it. Or they won't be able to do it, or it'll take a week for them to do it. If it takes a week for them, I think it will, you know. It'll take them a week to do it, I reckon. If it does though, I'll have action for a week. Or, I could film a load of videos and just film like a quick apology video and upload it, say like Monday. Like, you won't see any videos this week apart from like week vlog, and all they do is reinstall Windows. Now, I've done it 3 or 4 times. Well, the funny thing is that I've actually wrote a list of all the software that I'd need. So I've got Premiere Pro, Photoshop, the Office Suite, Steam, Audacity, Chrome, OBS/Bandicam, WinRAR, another one said Audacity, and Thraps. And files that I need to keep, my YouTube folder and all its contents, and a amtlib.dll, which is the file that makes Adobe Photoshop and Premiere Pro work. So I closed the lid last night, turn it on, comes back, apparently it's updated it. So all your files are exactly where you left them. This is the one thing I've hated since Windows 8, because it just tells you text on the screen, it takes forever, and it just pulses different colours. At least now it doesn't change colour, it's just like pulsing. We've got some new features to get excited about. Ooh, new features. That statement is so big-headed. We've made some tweaks to make Windows even better. What if I didn't like Windows? What if I say I wanted to run Mac OS 10? Who says I don't? Who says I do? There's no reason why I wouldn't do that. And that's because I wouldn't have the support to get back, because for some reason they don't put Windows in like a disk or a USB in the box with a product key. Okay Google, how much space does Mac OS 10 take up?
According to MacPort, now, in terms of space, you'll need at least 8 GB of free disk space.
I was expecting shit like Windows Hello. All they look to have done is changed all my WAV files and music files into iTunes, and change the Twitter logo to like one with a block, and put a background behind that. That was really worth me waiting like 3 or 4, no, 10-20 minutes for, really. It really was. How am I supposed to tell them that all my things are ballsed up and I can't like change them all to iTunes? So I've changed them to Windows Media Player because I can't find Group Music, whatever it's called. And when I go to sign in and do that, it comes up with just a moment, and it goes off. So how can I give them feedback? They obviously don't want me to give them constructive feedback, tell them what I don't like. There's only one thing I've liked about this update so far, and that's that when you use like an app. So if I open Twitter, the bar at the top with this, well, let's show you what I mean. The bar at the top's the same colour as what it starts with. That's like the only thing I like about this update so far. But I want to show you something about this edited zip file. It's like, I stayed up till like nearly 2 this morning. It is 12.28 gigabytes. I thought it were only 10. Really? Really? Spent like 3 hours archiving all them into that zip file, and I can't even upload it like that. That is barmy pots. So what I think I might do is if I ever need to order something off Amazon, like something I really want really quickly, just use this. Like say if I do decide to buy my computer parts off Amazon, I can put this on for a 30-day trial, and then and get them like next day, because it's next day delivery, and then I can watch films for 30 days. If they're not on Netflix, yeah. If they are on Netflix, that's pointless. Because if I got Netflix, I can Netflix and chill in it. So for all the week vlogs you will have seen by the time of this video, that will take up 783 gigabytes. For 7 videos, that's like a gig and something per video. Again, it's not bad. Go to a new tab and go to my website. My website, I said, not auto.blank. So it's bbhaxsmedia.wix.com/bbhacks. I don't know why it has to have a /bbhacks. There's one thing I've noticed about this website, and that's when you're on the contact page, you can't go back to the home page without pressing the actual like back button up there. You can't press the buttons. So yeah, I like it though. I like it. I really do like it. Now I don't know why them ones are animated, but not them ones. And I really think I should put a border around this. That's really pointless. Like you can buy Windows 10 Home for £99. You can buy Windows 8.1. It doesn't say whether it's Home or whatever. So 99.97. It's like pointless. You might as well just buy Windows 10 for the like 2p more it is, and you get a newer operating system, lifetime upgrades and whatever. It's time to make this place Christmas. So, what I've got done so far, I've got, well, the only thing I'm going to be able to do in here is tinsel, mainly. And that will Christmas tree, which is pretty cool. So, I've got tinsel like I said, but I think more than likely in videos I'm going to either have it at the front of the drawers or around my neck. Christmas tree there. What I might do, get the tinsel in front of the Christmas tree, and then have it wrap around it like that. But I don't know. I think that won't right, but this year I don't have as much stuff to put it around because here I had a thing there and my very sure that this year I've only got that, so that's why I've only got that one bit of tinsel around that. And it just looks weird. I'd love to have some up here so I could put that bit around that. So I forgot to tell you, that scratch card that I showed you right on Friday of last week's week vlog. It turns out it was from last year apparently. But my dad had already given it £2, so that was funny. So if you remember a while since, I did a video called Why I Think the World is Stupid. Now I think I've got a few more ideas. So, I think what I'm going to do tonight, I think I'm going to type that video up, just ripped up for that video, shut up thing, and then I will do it. So I'm a bit miffed off because I can't Netflix and chill because I don't know what the Netflix password is. So for you weak vloggers, you get to see behind the scenes. So what I do, I set my camera up on my tripod, which it's on now. I have my telly down here. That is why I look like I'm looking at your belly. But I am looking at my TV screen, which tried to kill me because I went to pick up my microphone, which is plugged into my laptop, which gives the video a nice sound. The TV fell on my head and it actually hit me, and then stuff from up there fell on my head. So yeah, I might sound a bit dead because I'm on right now. So I go in now and start my Audacity recording. Leave it a few minutes. And then I start. I have the script loaded up on my phone. Right, so hey guys, what's going on? My name is BBHAXS. Do you have to be such selfish arseholes? Right, I can't wait till you're all in bed tonight. I promise you, I am not going to be quiet. Because you're never quiet for me when I'm trying to do something. You're all selfish pricks. Right, so okay guys, what is going on? My name is BBHAXS. Sit the telly down and watch us all back on the telly. When you don't try and kill me, you stupid idiot. I was going to make a joke like how many BBHAXS does it take to change the title. But I can't, because what it was, that cat fell off there and hit it, and the bug fell out. Or that might have fucked up. Something came out of it. So that video was made into a funny video with quite a lot of editing tricks in and stuff. I don't know if you can talk when I did the full life thing, but you will have seen it, so I'll leave an eye in now. And I was going to show you the cool Photoshop thing, but it wait, what? Got a problem with the last driver has temporary 700. I don't care. So that video is now rendering. That took me, oh god, like an hour or two to render, edit. Like, really? Oh, that's what you get when you put time and effort and patience in. Also, it's only Monday, and yet I've used 12 gigabytes. This is kind of already. So that is done rendering, and yeah, we'll technically make this content. And I'm watching this. I'm a wizard of a shield, my magic wand. Bloody phone, you bloody don't do it. Oh, now you decide to work when I shout at you in Asian accent. So now I have people are a little graphics. They say, oh, you I asked them. They're all getting it. That's what. So, why not? And they said, why don't we? I reckon it's all that, so I'm doing somebody else's graphics. This guy's because he has none at all. He's a friend I know. If you need any graphics for your YouTube channel, all I ask is that you give me a shout out, and then you can ask me something by using the hashtag BBHAXS. I'll tell you something, I hate one-way conversations when you're speaking to somebody and like they don't reply. So there's their channel art. Now all these people have one thing in common, they're all part of the same clan. Who I'm going to be doing, the first one I did it thought, I'm going to be doing a collaboration with them, which I probably already told you, but this one's different because this one doesn't have the snipers in the corner and it has an explosion in the background. Last time the person who I did it for first, they went mental, but because they're all part of the same clan, I thought I'd do it in unison. And then that's their logo, so he's the only one with a different logo. So, if they're ungrateful, they can be ungrateful, but it's time out of my life. I could be spending doing something else, making videos, whatever. I know I find it fun, so I didn't vlog after you last saw yesterday, because Facebook is the shittest social media platform you ever use in your life, if you ever use Facebook. But now I am actually going to make a collaboration video with the BBHAXS guy, who I give a shout out to in last week's vlog. And yeah, but like I said, I'm becoming their graphics designer and their editor, so I've been added to their group chat on Facebook. So, I'm ready to start my collab with. Say hello.
Hello.
Hiya. So, I'll leave an eye for his channel. I hate saying that, but I always seem to do it. It seems like creepy. I'm stood in the camera like,
I'll leave an eye for his channel.
and just like, say hello. Right, okay guys, so what's going on? My name is BBHAXS, and today I am joined by... Hi. Marry an unattractive 64-year-old and drink your cat's pee every morning for breakfast.
What would you do if you went back on your channel right now and you had like 12 million subscribers?
What the fuck? Apparently I'm drunk by drinking water because I rung my mum up and she said, "Are you drunk?" Is that her messaging back? So apparently I'm drunk. Then she's like, "Oh, I'm not picking you up," and I said, "Well, yeah, but if I'm drunk I can't walk home because you know, that shaky camera wobble. You like it when it wobbles."
That said Video Hub, then I thought it said Pornhub.
No, they don't have an app. So, but what was that burn I said?
Said it like you would actually like use the app.
So I am currently editing this video. Now this is going to have the most production value on probably most of the videos compared to most of the videos that we've done. As you can see there, there's 3 cameras technically. Unless that's not classed as a camera, it's just classed as a screen, but like, it won't be. Yeah, that's going to look pretty cool. I'm going to change the shots about in the video, like in the next, like, because we do the will you press this button and then a would you rather. And the would you rather, we'll have the would you rather bit at the bottom and then the 2 cameras on top. Like, I think like that will look cool. Now, I was thinking more of a multi-camera, as if like one camera settled there, one camera settled there. But the way Premiere Pro does it, it's like it would be really awkward to do it, so I like just really can't be bothered. And normally you can go in and split at certain points and you like cut all out the unnecessary parts. Like you can, yeah, cut out and it cuts all the tracks instead of just one single part. Whereas now it's not doing that, and I don't know why. If I could do that, I could cut out parts without having to go through and cut individual parts. Normally I've cut it in the wrong place. And yeah, so I into that video if I've done it. But I want to show you this because it's the creepiest of all. I really want that for my thumbnail, but like I've already got an idea for something. So the hashtag for that video, if it's already out, is hashtag multi-camera person. can't say that's not creepy though. It's huge. I gotta admit, I haven't been doing that all night. From about 6 to about 7ish. I didn't do anything because I was out in somewhere. And I've edited like since 5. No, half 4 till 5. And then from half 7 till like 20 past 9. But when I've been watching it back, it's been getting like a black screen, so I'm like, no, I'm not rendering that, because if I spend like an hour rendering, no, it won't work. So if that doesn't work, you won't see that video until I've edited it in 20 days, which I would never want to do. But it's a really cool video, it's funny. Go check out his channel, which I'll leave, which you can find on my channels page on my channel. It's under my friends. I haven't done anything tonight because I didn't want to take my camera out with me before because it was in a crowded area and I didn't want to film because I was with people, half person. Can you hear that? So I didn't film that, and then I filmed a bit of me editing this, but I was downstairs when I edited most of it. So yeah, I'm surprised So I think I'm gonna start a video, start a series called like YouTube Help, like showing you how to do certain things with your YouTube channel. Like I had a friend who contacted me last night because I made an intro for. It was alright for me to like leave a link in the description. So yeah, but I said, why don't you put it in like for all the videos that you use that intro for? Why don't you like have it in their description? Well yeah, but I'll have to copy it in. And I said to him, oh Jesus Christ, I just realised I'm over browsing this, so thank you for that. So like, the first one I'm going to do is like how to set upload default, and then like how to upload, how to whatever, how to make graphics, logos, whatever, thumbnails, you name it. And then if there's any more that you think of, don't ask me how to grow your channel because I don't know. But also, I'm at 15 subscribers, so sick. This week has been a very productive week. We've got a Why I Think the World is Stupid 2 video up, which was out on Tuesday, and also another video that I'm currently uploading, which is the collaboration video. I am BBHAXS, and I am signing off.
Let me defriend the child. Yeah.